I started writing this review and decided I didn't want it to be a review. I want to talk about what I enjoy about games and where Cocoon, Inside, and Limbo really fit in the world of gaming. To start, I have to say I'm a fan of creative games. I'm of the opinion that we need more of them. Something that's different, something that changes the way you look at games. Games that make you feel something. Games that somehow stop time and allow you to live in a moment. Games that capture that childlike wonder that's too rare nowadays because the world is constantly pushing you the next big thing or big moment. You know, TikTok, those darn Zoomers.
You're welcome.
Some of my favorite moments in gaming marry incredible design and wonder into a complete package. Something unique, but also familiar. A mirror into our own world sometimes, but hard to identify unless spotlighted by a carefully handcrafted experience. And I know it sounds like I'm just throwing out buzzwords, but there are games that transcend the thought of, I'm playing a game, to, wow, that was an experience, and I want more. You may know some of the popular ones: Journey, The Stanley Parable, Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, Shadow of the Colossus, and many more. But are you aware of the incredible development team at Playdead? Playdead has two titles under their belt by the names of Limbo and Inside. Limbo is a puzzle platformer that came out in 2007. It took the indie arcade scene by storm, and both critics and reviewers weren't sure how to evaluate it. Some loved the simple platformer and passive storytelling on display, while others felt the game was too short and didn't really offer a plot worth discussing. But they did praise the unique visuals. Everyone thought the game looked cool. Limbo, to me, is the birth of something new that has been progressed over the years and replicated by other development teams, but never really perfected. That is until Playdead's lead designer Jeff Carlson released his latest game with a new development team called Geometric Interactive. I'm getting ahead of myself. After Limbo, Playdead released a new title called Inside in the year 2016. 9 years after Limbo. The 2D puzzle platformer on a 3D environment was similar to Limbo in playstyle, but obviously massively upgraded. Now, a longer game with better visuals and interesting puzzles, Playdead sought out to capture the essence of Limbo, but with a story. And they absolutely succeeded with nearly 50,000 positive reviews to date. A first playthrough of the game will interest you with mystery and wonder as you explore this odd world a young boy is experiencing as he's hunted by large adults in an environment he is clearly not experienced with. Sci-fi elements and straight-up terrifying surroundings push you to an end goal that is shocking to see, but endearing, till the end. Afterwards, an additional playthrough will help you find clues to piece together a shape of a story that changes the whole thought process that Inside provides while playing. All said and done, the game is an experience, one that few games can provide, and I often find myself playing through again every couple of years. There's just nothing like it. Now, fast forward to 2023, Jeff Carlson has found a new development team based out of Denmark. He and his team sought out to create a game that captures the wonder and excitement that previous titles like Inside and Limbo had in spades. The game would feature a bright color palette and a world that is very alien, but also incredibly similar to that of the bugs here on Earth. Cocoon focuses more on puzzles and brainpower than it does puzzle platforming like the previously mentioned titles, but it does feature some really great boss fights. Game mechanics aside, it is very obvious that Jeff and his dev team have mastered the art of atmosphere and exploration. As you first awaken, you're presented with a world that is both foreign and known to you. You explore, piece clues together, and push towards a goal. You don't know what the goal is, but you know you need to do it. As you play the game, through trial and error, you are taught about new rules without a single word of dialogue. You don't need words, to be honest. They just get in the way. You have action and reaction, bolstered out by incredible visuals and perfectly placed sound cues when you get something correct. The sound cues are faint, but also definitely loud as your gameplay evolves. As you evolve as a player, the puzzles get more difficult and, without spoiling, out of the world you reside in. It all culminates into a fantastic ending that is both satisfying and well earned by the player. Cocoon holds no punches and aims to give you something unique. I started to write this video as a potential review, but I just wanted to celebrate the career path of Jeff Carlson and his colleagues. They continue to strive to make unique video games that tickle your brain in a different way compared to an action set piece or a loot box that you find in other games. And that's not to say AAA games or action-packed games are bad, but sometimes you need something a little different to digest, something else to reflect on. And I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank Cocoon for doing something out of the box in a world where games have become repetitive, because CEOs and monetization practices dictate that you must do what already works. So thank you, Limbo, Inside, and Cocoon. Thank you, Jeff, for giving me this amazing experience, and I hope to see more in the future.